Clap.
Perfect.
Yes. Well, what's up, everybody? This is a special Cote's Cube because hot off the jet, JOJ, from Tahiti, Julian Wilson, like I can feel it. There's electricity running through your veins. That was like, you know, everybody's saying like the gnarliest week ever. So just give me your take, overall, you know, view of the whole contest and the whole week.
Yeah, I would have to say best trip of my life. Best waves, most consistently that I've ever seen. It was like the most perfect conditions you could have for the event. Like there was, I think the second last day was clean all day and pushing like 10-foot sets, so it was like perfect. People that really wanted to have a dig could have a dig, and then, you know, you could also get away with scores on like the 6-footers, so it was like perfect for an event. But that Saturday was like something I'm not sure if I'll ever see again in my life. Like I just paddled out there on my board from the house, like on the land, and just to sit in the channel. I sat there for like 5 hours just in awe, like couldn't even believe what I was watching. I was just like, there was so many waves that I was like, that guy's dead, like he's dead. There was one wave in particular, was Bruce's wave. His first wave was like a monster, and it was sucking up so hard, and he like kind of made the hard part, and then right where it was turning on the west bowl, he nosedived, and like mid-face, like scorpion, like went head first. Feet came over, and I reckon they went like past his head, and I was like, he's dead. Like they're both gone. Like, are you kidding me? Like I was that scared, and like somehow just like pops up and goes and gets another one, loses his trunks. But it was like, what guys were doing out there was like, it was like a gladiator pit. Like I've never witnessed anything like that, and I don't know if I'll ever see anything like that again.
So when you're sitting in the channel, you know, I've been out there on, not, you know, it's like a smaller day, and it is so loud. Describe to me like the visceral just feeling out there, the noises, and like, you know, just the feeling in the water.
Yeah, there was noises coming from those waves that you never heard before. Like it was like making the ocean like rumble. Like it was like loud cracks and like just bone breaking waves. Like I'm just, you know, blown away that no one died. Like honestly, like it was that intense. I saw so many waves. Like pretty much everyone out there, like my hat goes off to them. Like they freaking balls to the walls. Like no one was letting sets go. Like there'd be this monster like 20-foot, 25-foot wave coming in, and like it would just look like this west closeout thing, and there'd be someone like in a black hole like back in there, and you're like, are you kidding me? Like these guys are just freaking nutcases. Like I mean, that's what they train for and get ready for, but I mean, that's like, they're a breed of their own, the guys doing that.
You're a breed of your own. We saw this photo on TransWorldSurf.com. So you're sitting in the channel, and what, somebody offers to like throw you a rope, or like how did this wave come? How did you get in the vest, on the board, and out there to catch one?
Yeah, well, I mean, even from the day before the swell, I was like, oh, I'm not going to get away. Like, I've got too many events coming up, and it'll be silly if I did. And then in the morning, I like went out and sat in the channel for, you know, a couple of hours. Like a few guys came past, like Kobe came past, and he was like, grab the rope. I was like, I don't want anything to do with it. Sat there for another couple of hours, like 5 hours went past, and I was just like drained. I was like ready to get out of the channel and go in. I get picked up by Frankie, the team manager at Nike, and I turned to Frankie. I was like, Frankie, am I really driving away from that? Like, am I, like, can I really just drive away from that? And he's like, shit, I don't know. Like, if you want to go, you should go, but I'm not going to force you. And right there, I like turned around, and we were in the channel, like going back to the house, and I see Laurie Towner and Dylan Longbottom on their ski, and Laurie was just getting ready to tow again. And I was like, oh my God, the perfect guy to ask. Like, I've known Laurie for a long time, we're close mates, and I was like, Loz, like, you reckon you could get me one? And he's like, yeah, I'd love to, like, I'm done, like, let me get you one. And like, just right there, it just kind of switched in my head that, yeah, I can do it, and that was like the little confidence booster I needed, and I was like, yes, game on.
let's dissect this thing. All right, you hold the mic, and I'm just gonna draw on this, and you tell me exactly what's going through your mind when you see these sections.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sweet.
you're out here, and you let go of the rope.
Yeah, I didn't know where to let go of the rope. Actually, that was the weirdest thing is I don't know where to let go of the rope because I've done it once before out there about 5 years ago. The first time I went to Chokes, but yeah, I didn't know where to let go of the rope, and I was just going along. I knew the wave was west, really west, and I wanted to make sure I was over on that west bowl, but I kind of let go of the rope, and I was like, oh, I'm too wide, too much on the shoulder. I need to like get back in it, and I just like kind of straightened up, went straight down the face, and like it was just trying to so hard not to nosedive.
Yeah, so right here, it looks like you're kind of dropping in, then you straighten out.
Yeah, I kind of just went straight.
Is this where you're kind of like stalling?
Right there, I was just like, it was the first time I looked up at where I was going, and there was like some weird lump in there somewhere that was like pointing straight at me.
So you're looking at this area right here.
Yeah, and that was like immediately, it was like, oh my god, I gotta get under that bit or I'm gonna die. So I just like, yeah, just did a little bottom turn, and then like as soon as I like tried to turn the board like towards that section, the wave's sucking up so much that I was just like there instantly. I was like, oh my god, I'm too high now. So I had to straighten.
You're right here.
Yeah, in like a split second, then I was like, oh my god, I gotta straighten up again, and then had to point the board back kind of towards the scaffolding where the judges are, and I was just pointed towards that, aiming towards that, and then the wave spat really hard, and I went deaf, and somehow came out of the wave, and then went straight into the right and got obliterated. But I didn't even care because the wave was done, and I accomplished what I wanted to.
Hell yeah! So you got one out there. You're still. It's been like 3 or 4 days since that happened. You still feeling the adrenaline?
Yeah, I mean, my wave was just kind of icing on the cake just to get one and feel like I accomplished that myself. But sitting in the channel and watching what those guys were doing is like something I'll never forget. It was like, I was just in awe, like those guys are freaking maniacs.
We'll never forget it, and we were like 9,000 miles away. We could hear it from there.
Hear it.
Well, you know, Tahiti's in the books. Coming up next, in actually a matter of days, we got the Quicksilver Pro New York. I have this sheet right here. I know it's numbers and stuff. You're safe from the cut. Going to New York, it's your first time headed there. Bright lights, big city. We're actually going to catch up with you there to do part 2 of the Julian Wilson Cote's Cube. So we'll see you in New York. Real quick, what do you even pack for New York after coming back from Tahiti? That's quite a different spectrum right there.
It is. I packed 9 boards from my short board to a 6'9" for Tahiti, and just trunks. So now it's trunks are out, big boards are out, wetsuits and
dressy clothes.
Yeah, some nice threads.
Some nice gear for the city.
And then yeah, probably only like 4 short boards, and I'll be good to go. I don't think it's going to get too big there.
Hell yeah. Well, we will see you in New York. Thanks for coming in, Julian Wilson. That wave would kill 99% of surfing people. So good job out there. We're super hyped to see you charging. Julian Wilson, Cote's Cube. We'll see you in New York, everybody. Woo!